Hi students! Today is Tuesday, March 31st, 2020 or 2020. I'm going to talk about the assignments that you have for today, and I want you to envision and imagine that Stella is right here next to me and Ox is doing flips in the corner and Bubba Shark is chasing after Brutus the goat. So go ahead and picture that in your head while I explain these assignments to you. Okay, so for today, let's go to our assignment calendar. We are in language arts for reading. We are going to do what we have been doing following the calendar of instructions for the shared reading book. So now let's go to the shared reading book. Remember, it's the purple book that's labeled 7 and 8 and says My Shared Readings on it. You are still going to be looking at the U.S. in space today. If you need help reading this text, there is a video of me reading this one and then the other one that you will be using this week, so you can check that out. Okay, let's go to the calendar. Okay, we're over here on the second day for the week, the U.S. in space, page 6 and 7, like I just showed you. You are going to read aloud the text. You are then going to find the word became, and then clap that word to see how many syllables are in each word. Are in the word. So, for example, if I had the word challenge, I would clap it like this. Challenge. And there's 2 syllables in that. So do that with the word became. After that, discuss what vowel sound you hear in each syllable. Do you hear a long vowel sound? Do you hear a short vowel sound? Do you hear a long E? Do you hear a short E? Do you hear a long A? Do you hear a short A? So talk about that. Next, I want you to answer this question. What word has the same long vowel and spelling pattern as the second syllable in became? Okay, all right, and so you have to figure out what word in the text has that same spelling pattern. Okay, so now let's go back to our calendar and let's see what else we're doing today. After that, you are then going to read out of your book bag. You can also get on Raz Kids and read there as well. After that, you can listen to a family member read. You could also get on Storyline Online. You can also go to my YouTube channel and you can watch me read a story to you. After that, you are going to follow the instructions for writing today on the writing calendar. So here are our writing assignments. Let me skip to the day that we are on, which is Tuesday. Here we go. I want you to try and think about what the future may hold. Last week, you were asked to write about what you thought students had for technology at school in the past. Now, think about what do you think students will have in the future? Why do you think this? Do you think you will get to use any of this technology? So you can use the sentence frames below. The technology students will have in the future will be different or very different. I think they may have things like blank because blank. I think I will or will not get to use this technology because. Okay, so if you have some other ideas for sentences that you want to use, that's totally fine as well. So for grammar, we're going to be using some adjective sheets. So we're going to go back to our packet and we're going to take a look at what the sheets look like. Okay, so this sheet tells you what an adjective is. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. They can describe how many, which one, what kind, or any of the 5 senses. So some of the adjectives that you see here are green, happy, 2-eyed, short, slimy, spiky, smooth, loud. Now, I know they use the word green. When this was in color, this little monster was green, so try to picture that. But if we had to come up with an adjective to describe what we're seeing, we might use the word dark gray or black or something like that. Okay, so that's just a reminder of what adjectives are. Okay, so now this page says adjectives. An adjective describes a noun. And so what you need to do is fill in the following sentences with an adjective. I'll eat the blank apple for lunch. Think of an adjective that you could use to describe the apple. And you could describe, let's go back up. You could describe using your 5 senses, so how it looks or how it tastes or how it smells. Probably not how it sounds, but you could use an adjective that describes the apple in different ways. The next sentence says, I think the blank coat will be too hot. The next sentence is, the blank beaver found a new pond where he could build his home. If you don't know what a beaver is an animal, a mammal that lives near water, and they use sticks to build their homes. And they have really strong teeth to help them cut through the wood and the sticks that they use to build their homes. So that's what a beaver is. Underneath here, it says, how many adjectives can you add to the list? They got you started. Green, silly, nice, big. See if you can fill up that entire shape. Okay, let's go to the next page. It says, write your own. Practice using adjectives. Complete each sentence by writing your own adjective. I'm going to read all of the sentences to you. Gymnastics is blank for Lucy. We are taking a blank route. This camera is very blank. I love strawberries very much because they are blank. This jug is blank. It is very blank in this room. We need more light. My mom bought me blank dresses. All right, so those are all of our sentences on that page. You are just coming up with your own adjective and putting it on the blank line there. All right, let's go back to our page here. So we are doing 8-4 math page today, and the reteaching page, I'm gonna double check. I don't think that the page loaded. I think there was a problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna describe to you what it looks like. So it is a blue page on top. It's got some green around the edges, and there's a big giant robot who's holding some signs. And one of on the top sign that he's holding says 56 equals 50 plus 6. And the paper is titled expanded form. So try to find that in all of your papers that we sent home with you. This is the reteaching page. I talk about this in another video, so I'm not gonna go over it right now. I'm just gonna remind you that it says reteaching 8-4 and it says expanded form on the top. Okay, so now let's go back to our calendar here. For science, we're gonna be working on an air, water, or land sheet. So let's go to that. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so this says below are different forms of transportation. Write air if the picture is air transportation. Write water if the picture is water transportation. And write land if the picture is land transportation. So you're just going to take a look at all of these illustrations. There's a helicopter, a ship, a car, a bicycle, a boat, and an airplane. Okay, so you have to decide, are these forms of transportation air, water, or land transportation? Okay, and that is it, my friends. So the last thing, as always, you are going to choose something from the PE Choices page. And thank you for joining me. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in another video. Oh, and Bubba stopped chasing Brutus goat, and they are now best friends. And Ox is sitting on my lap, and Stella is waving at you. Have a good day, guys.